Today, I will be talking enormously about how you can naturally, let your blood to be flowing or circulating properly in your body so that your heart continue to be healthy. So these are natural ingredients. These are food we are eating because, our health depends on whatever we eat and our health depends on whatever we put into our body. So about how you can boost your heart to be strong, blood circulation and immune function, which are very important because sometimes we forget ourselves due to due to our career, due to what we are doing. So the first way to take care of your heart is by embark on you. You must know the type of food that your body is not allergic to. You must understand the ingredient that they contains, like fruit you can use to boost your heart because the fluid in this fruit contain antioxidant helps the fluid in your heart. So this antioxidant you can find it in the berries. Berries is one of the fruits that you can use to help your heart to be healthy. So berry is one of the vital fruits that your heart needed. So your heart is highly, in need of the fluids of berries. You can utilize a raspberry, you can utilize even blueberry and blackberry. So these are very good. So what do you really gain? What do you gain from this? It supports your heart, improve the circulation, blood circulation, while promoting overall wellness of your heart. Because sometimes the stems in the heart may need some help. So when your the stem in the heart, when they are weak, how do you want to make them strong back to normal? So the nutrient that's supposed to help them is very, very important. This is where according to some research, berries are very good. So according to even American nutritionist book, berries is one of the miracle fruits in West North America. So this is very, very good. So number two is we are in Africa, in Nigeria, we have something we call dongoyaro. Neem is a general purifier that helps. Neem is a general purifier that helps our hearts to be stronger. It's a general purifier. It helps clear the foreigns, anything that is not supposed to be in our body system or in your heart or excessive tissue or is a heavy cleaner. So neem is very important. Neem is one of the plants that is good. Even if you have a headache, you have a fever, if you have inflammation in your body, it helps cleanse your entire body. Because sometimes when we have issue with our heart, the major problem lies upon the layer other illness that has already accumulated in our body system. So how do we want to save ourselves from having chronic or migraine headache, from having a heart problem? Because my topic of today is about the natural way, for blood circulation in your body system and how you can boost your immune system. So this is the essence of this event today. So I will be. So let me see. Is anybody even joining? Just give me a second. My topic of today, if you are just joining me, my topic of today is about natural ways. Natural way you can help your blood circulation in the body and boost your immune system. These are very unique plants and fruits that our ancestor has been using. So this is very, very important. So this is why, because whatever we do in life, our health is very important, and our heart is very, very important because that is where the blood that is pumping to our arteries, to our entire body, that is where it's situated. We must take care of it. So how can we take care of it if we don't provide, unique fluids that's supposed to be preventing our heart to have any cardiovascular diseases. So this is very, very important. So these are the fruits, plants, and vegetables that may be required. So number one is berries. So number one is berries like blackberries, raspberry, elderberries. So you can even use maybe cranberry. So what do you benefit from this? Berry can support our heart health. It improves circulation while promoting our overall wellness. That is essence of berries. Number two is a neem. Neem leaf in Nigeria, we call it dongoyaro. So it's a species that relate to yarrow or dongoyaro. So is a general purifier that helps clean any unwanted fluids or like inflammation, unwanted chemical in our body system. It clears any foreign or excess tissue. It is a healthy cleanser, an anti-inflammatory and antiviral plant. Neem or dongoyaro is a perfect fruit, perfect plant or or herb that is very good for bitter tonic, because bitter tonics, any bitter tonics like bitter leaves, they have something in common. So any bitter tonics that that uh, that are very good. They are because they are very good for our liver, but the percentage you have to take. This is why in corroboration of neem with maybe plantain leaf and berries fruit, when you mix all this together, the percentage of neem have to be minimal. It's like maybe 2%, while plantain leaf have to be like 5% out of overall 10%, while the berries have to be like 3%. Once again, neem will be 2%, while plantain leaf has to be 3%. So plantain leaves have to be 5%, while berries have to be 3%. So the combination of these three ingredients will enable you not to fall sick. We enable purify your body system, cleanse entire body system, and help your heart race. Even if you're having chronic headache, these three will help take away your fever. Because my duty is to at least, because being loving you guys, my duty is to make sure I exchange what I know, what I've learned so far about life challenges, because our health is very, very essential. We cannot do anything if we don't have good health. So that is why during the Valentine period, I said, what can I use to just share to people to enlighten people more about how they can take care of their heart so that they won't be running a tasketa. Maybe in the night they run to doctor. So we all go to our doctors. We all go to doctors for medical checkup, which is very important. From there, we know that I've lost maybe some vitamin A, some vitamin D. From there, we know. And from all these ingredients, they have their own vitamin. They contain vitamin A, they contain magnesium, they contain nearly what our body needs because they are nature that align to our nature. Do you know that all these plants we're talking about, what they breathe in is very, very essential. is what we breathe out. What the plants breathe out is what we human being breathe in. Like uh, it's like when they breathe in oxygen, we the plant breathe in oxygen, and we human being breathe in that oxygen. So it is we have many connections. So that is why we are not supposed to be getting sick at all if we understand the type of plant, fruit, and vegetable that is really good for us. Because when you were born is different from when I was born. This is why uh, plants, fruit, vegetables are very unique for us. In fact, most of the time we think we get our nutrient we think we get our main protein from animals. No, we get secondary proteins from animals. Ask me why and ask me how. Because you will see many animals prefer to eat plants and vegetables. And you can never see them having some challenges. This helps them enormously not to have it helps their fiber system. Their semi brain is very rigid for any sickness to go in. Why? Because they eat direct protein, direct vitamins and mineral from the plants. So this is why the energy, in physics, energy can never be destroyed. It can only be conserved. So in these plants, when they pass through another stage, like plants like neem, plantain leaf, or plant unripe plantain, which contain iron, strong iron, white berry. When this berry fruit, when all of them pass through some reaction together, they form another they balance each other. But the percentage, according to even American Nutrition Book, there's some percentage of this ingredient that we really need So this is where it is very important when this is one of the things doing that I've never guessed. I've mentioned, avoid. Oh, thank you for liking the show. I appreciate. Please help me share to others so that they can. So, as I was saying, the essence of plants and vegetables in our life is very, very important. We need herbs and fruits and some other nuts. So all these are very good for our little you can be doing that will make you stronger. Like you have a prostate changes. Apart from taking some recipe, there are some exercise to that help down there, help your help support These are very, very important because our body system are in glacial. The time you were born is very, very important because some plants are aligned to the time. The leaf on them are already gone. And there are some plant durability throughout the year that they are not going away. So you have to understand for you to, it's like there is a plant in America, we call it Photinia serrafitonia, food that is good for nearly all season. It has two types. Some have species that are longer, some have leaf plants that's good for our body system. That is Photinia serrafitonia. On Photinia serrafitonia. It is Photinia serrafitonia is one of the plants blood circulation to help boost your immune system. So, by the way, so let's go back to the point of today. In our hearts, it is highly essential by utilizing berries, plantain, ripe plantain. You can also utilize its leaves because it removes impurity in our body system. Why so? Our immune function and promoting cellular fire that helps an excess tissue or it is good for ambition. So encourages better flow blood flow body system. Neem can help and fever and pain relief. It helps define out. So this about boost your heart, circulation, and focus. So the enhancing natural detox part, you will enhance your natural detox pathway. So plants like dandelion. Dandelion is a very good one, very unique. In fact, it is a diuretic. So, because it promotes natural water balance and liver wellness. You know, all these things are connected. Our heart and liver, all of them are connected. So dandelion leaf or its roots can really, in fact, it is a great ingredient for healthy liver support and digestion. If you have any digestive issue, even if you have a swollen leg, If you have a swollen leg, how do you want to utilize that daily leaf? There is a way to, you can try it, you can turn this to part of your food. Maybe every 3 days, you just take a pinch or 0.00 size of capsule. So cleanse and promote cellular health. See, all this will help cleanse or detox your body system because burdock roots helps promote overall vitality and well-being. Sometimes we might have walk too much, and from there we don't even have enough time to maybe eat properly. Burdock roots will bring you back to normal. It's like sea moss. Sim is like sea moss that have like roughly 100, at least close to 100 minerals and vitamins. So, so likewise, you can utilize moringa. Moringa is one of the plant on earth that is a miracle plant. It's one of the miracle plants that help your magnesium, even your calcium, your vitamin A or C. So moringa is one of the plants that you can use for your overall health because only moringa is even enough for you. So these are the importance of plants. We must not neglect this natural healing that the universe has give to us, that God have give to us free of charge. So how do you want to make extract all this together properly? Being someone that have witnessed, that have known how to extract all this properly without any blemishes, that will help your head so that all the ingredients will be extracted properly. So sometimes we just need little direction in whatever we're doing so that from there we won't hurt ourselves because the percentage of these ingredients are matter most. So you cannot say, when you take stuff moderately, that is where measurement comes in. You have to be percentage. That is why we have a capsule 00 size and capsule with 10 size. So those sizes will help you for your daily routine or weekly routine of all this combination of the plant-based herbal or alternative medicine. So likewise, nutrition for daily balance and strength. What are the, because all these are working together to help your to help your blood circulation, your heart and immune system. If you have balanced diets every day, it will enormously help. So this is where garlic comes in. Garlic contain natural compounds that support wellness and circulation too. You see, I'm repeating natural compounds that support wellness and circulation because without blood being circulated properly in our body system, we will be having issue. So this is why all these plants and herbs are very important. So it promotes healthy blood flow and immunity. For you to have strong immune system, you need a little bit of garlic. So next one for your daily balance and strength is beets. Beets support healthy circulation and natural energy level of our body. In fact, beets is very good for men. So, because it really helps, even as part of the fruit that can balance, make your high blood pressure be balanced. So, because from some research, it contains some nitric oxide. Yes, from some research, it contains some nitric oxide that really helps men. So, it helps the oxygen of the body, in addition to our heart health and energy balance. So, the other one is the number three for our nutrition, daily balance and strength. Number three ingredient, which is a turmeric. Turmeric is a known herb for promoting balance in the body. It supports overall joints, liver, and heart health. So anything that supports your liver will support your heart. And anything that supports your your joints, because we have some stems in our body system. Those stems, like heart has its own stems. Our other part of the body, lower part of the body, they have their stems that join them together. So turmeric is one of the ingredients that helps in the stem cell rejuvenation. So these are very, very important. The next one is a cilantro. Cilantro supports natural body cleansing while balancing heavy metals. Most of the time we use the pot we're using to cook. They have some metal that find their way into the food we are eating. Or when you using microwave, when you're using microwave to warm your food, sometimes it changes the food back to unhealthy food. So when we eat those type of food, how do we want to cleanse the blemishes we have already, the bad thing we have already eat? How do we want to, you know, how do we want to cleanse those or taking them out from our body? Cilantro will really help you. Cilantro is one of the important vegetables or plant on earth because it's a natural. So the next one is this fruit or herb, ginger. Ginger is very good to promote digestion, for blood circulation, and balance in the body system. It is an excellent herb for overall balance and wellness because it helps circulation all over the body. So this is very important for your health. So why utilizing ginger and cilantro, the percentage of ginger must be a little bit minimal, like it will be like 4%, while cilantro will be like 8% when you want to combine that. So why the garlic percentage should be like 2%, why beets percentage should be 5%. So the percentage of this combination will really help our daily balance and strength. If you turn this to your tea, just tea, turn it to tea. This will help your body system. Put those percentage, small quantity percentage. Put it in your and make tea. It is good for your health. In fact, being using coffee all the time can affect your heart. You have to go on natural way. You must. So so in conclusion, you know, I advise everyone to try as much as possible to incorporate these herbs and organic food into our daily routine. It is very, very important. If we do this, we won't be having headache. We will have balanced and vibrant health every day. You know, it is essence of holistic solution, approach to our body, which is pure natural. It will help your mind, body, and soul. Because once you eat the right stuff, your body system will be even happy, will be stronger. So you can turn all this to your to your daily routine food and herbs that can help boost your heart, circulation, and immune function. So these are the important. So I will be using this time to see if there is anyone have question or let me see. So this I'm trying to check those who are already online with me, and I do appreciate for those who have So this is our heart is very important to take care of. So what are the essence of the berry? Berry is one of the important fruit on earth. So let me reiterate that it is one of the important fruit on earth. In fact, you need to turn berry to your water because it will really help you. If you mix a little bit of berries with a little, just put like 200 milliliter of water, grind them together, extract the fluids, turn the fluids to your water like you taking like 100 milliliter in the morning and 100 milliliter in the night when you go into bed. This will help everything about your body, maybe any radicals that is already growing up. So this is how you can take care of this. So so that is very, very important. So another thing you can do is to, if you are a man, I will recommend, I will advise that you get beets. ginger, and turmeric. Why adding neem, a little bit of neem, boil them together for like maybe 10 minutes. Make sure you 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 extract the water out and add maybe 3 teaspoons of pure honey. When you add 3 teaspoons of pure honey, that will help you to have some hydrogen, even peroxide in it, to rebalance the chain of the nutrients in there. So it will help you for proper blood flow and proper nitric oxide in your body. So this is very important. So I think uh, let me see. So that is it about our heart. How we can take care of our heart is very, very important. It is highly, highly important. If you are a man, most of the time we work all day long. There are some way you can be making that blood to be flowing properly. So it's just some simple exercise. Those exercise, you can sit down on the edge of your chair and raise both of your leg. While raising both of your leg, raise your hand too. You will see that you are stream up your parasympathetic nervous system and your digestive system. If most especially um, whenever you take those tea made from naturally by you, not the one you buy outside there. So whenever you, because this is the essence of this is to help you do it yourself, so that you won't be having headache, you won't be having heart problem, you won't be having stem cell issue. So all this issue will fade away from your body. You'll be able to be healthy. So that exercise will help circulation quick and will help your even the process gland. It will help support and manage it. This is where little exercise. In fact, when you are over 40 or when you're over 35, you don't need too much of like, going to gym all the time. What you need is to make sure you can go into deep holistic healing. It is very important because it helps your mind, body, and soul. So it helps rejuvenate yourself. It connects you back to your source or what you're supposed to be doing in life. So so it is very, very important. So what are the essence of this nutrient for our, for our hearts, for blood circulation in our heart, for immune function, you know, the support of these ingredients are very jamming. So the essence of these ingredients are for you to be balancing your health all the time. So you have to be balancing your body system all the time. So because sometimes it is very, very important. It is very important to take good care of our heart and entire body system. So recently, I could survive all this because I have some challenges and I come up with my formulas and I could heal myself. That is my story. And apart from that, there are some people who I have give advice to so that they can be healed. So some come back to me that they lost weight within, this is funny. Within 4 days, some lost 2 pounds just within 4 days. So so they lost 2 pounds of weight and they become stronger, more lighter, having more strength. Just little advice of food you're supposed to be taking. Because in America, many people need help. But we all need help. We all need help, but in different uh, manners. Because some people, some people have health challenges. So, and there are some little stuff they can do to survive it. So there are some little stuff they can do to survive it. So it is very important to make sure that you taking care of your health because no one will do that for you. When you are down, no one will come even to rescue you unless you are opportuned to have good people that surround you. So it's better you taking good care of your health right now. So so in so let me see. Oh, thank you for Rajesh Kumar. Thank you for joining. I do appreciate. So let me see. So so how do you there is another thing that's very, very important. So how do you want to make sure that at all time, even if you have to go to doctor for arthritis or for any pain in the body, there's some oil that you can be using by yourself. You can do this by yourself. So, like as I was saying, I have some oxidative stress due to my struggle in school and work. So I have some challenges But when I come up with my formula, when I do it by myself and I apply it, it works. It works. And I try to extend it to others. Do this, and they come back to say thank you. That is where I come up with a formula for athletics oil, or the oil can be good for any inflammation in the body. So it's an anti-inflammatory oil. So you can use this castor oil. It's very good. But though, if you want to know more, how to do more, or how to add some other ingredient that you will extract with the oil that will help heal any pain, even if you have lost your jaw completely, that it won't regenerate uh, your beard no more. We can rejuvenate the jaw back. And if your teeth is even shaking, you can rejuvenate it back through the herbs. You see, uh, there is something we call coconut. The coconut is one of good fruit on earth. The coconut nut is one of the fruit on earth that is good on earth. It contains some calcium. It contains some the nutrients that will make your calcium even function, like vitamin K. So it is so natural. So when I use that with clove, and another we call it iyere in Yoruba language, we call it other one in iyere. When I put them together, make my solution, and I apply for some times, I discover within 7 days my teeth come back to normal. Yes, because when you pass through a lot of stress in life, when you pass through a lot of stress in life, you lose some nutrients in your body. You need to learn how to get them back naturally. So, this is why I have to take my time to be doing this, because I see it as part of the thing I'm supposed to be, doing, and enlightening people on how they can heal themselves. So you can heal yourself at any time. You can heal yourself. It's our duty to just let you know that, oh, this is what you have to do. On that aspect, we can help you to identify. Personally, I can help you to identify what you really need for you not to be having a headache. Because me, that is one of the reasons why I haven't been having headache. It's not by luck. It's by how you take good care of yourself. Although sometimes we forget ourselves. And when we forget ourselves, we need to we need to think well and take charge of our health, which is very important. So, the heart issue is one of the things that is always good or great to work on. You must make sure you embark on taking care of yourself, mainly on the by using berry, plantain leaf or plantain or ripe plantain, neem, moringa, cilantro, and some other ingredients like ginger. So when you have all these ingredients, make sure that you 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 make sure properly. So if you want to know the percentage that you're supposed to be having on each one, you can contact me on that. Text me on LinkedIn, I will help you. So because once you do this, you'll be saving millions. Yes, you'll be saving thousands of dollars because everything is not about maybe money like about but when you take this small thing, very important, your health will come back to normal. Even if you have chronic challenges, everything will come back to normal. You'll be all right. Money like about but when you take this small. So sometimes we forget that our body is very strong to the extent that the system in our body, it is so unique to the extent that our body can heal itself. It can heal itself. So it's like we don't even understand how our melanin is very good. You know, our melanin enhances transmission of nerve signals. It's like we're supposed to have some perception in life. When you have some perception, good perception, when you have a good perception, when you have good perception, your your body cells, the trillion cells in the body, we have the signal to reheal itself. When you have that perception, when you now have a natural ingredient like natural H3 or a natural alkaline from the plantain fruit in the body, the perception you have as
Hello, Moto.
we now embedded in your body system, which is H3O2. Those nutrients will really help you to push that perception into positivity, into reality. And this is where you'll be able to focus on anything. So, so what is even melanin? So, what is melanin? Melanin is one of the strongest thing in our body. It helps, like I said, it helps enhances the transmission of nerve signal. So when your melanin is highly inclined, it helps your ability, even to your spirituality. This is where holistic healing is so amazing. Sometimes the role of melanin in our body is to help you process and absorb. It helps you to process and absorb many things like even the variation of color like prism, the variation on like the vibrant, like you could be able to see some thing that other people cannot even perceive. So this is essence of strong melanin. It helps you absorb for energy transformation. So why the it helps enhance hearing and tasting. That is why some of us that come from motherland, from Nigeria or from West Africa, some of us, when we touch any plant, we know what it works for. When we taste anything, we know even the shape. When we see the shape of plant, we know what it works for. So this is being melanin amplifier. So melanin amplifies sound perception, allowing richer experience of even music and voices and touching. When we touch, like in my language, as a Yoruba man, my language entails language of tonality. Even is one of the language where do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do comes from. This is my language is a language of holistic healing. My language is rooted to tonality. It's rooted, its percussion sometimes is healing. So it is a language that enables you to be into the realms of spirituality if you deeply understand, because a word can mean a word or a sentence can mean like 20 pages. So the melanin in taste or food flavor, it is very, very important. The melanin, that is why most of our ancestors, they know how melanin is very important. They take care of their spiritual realm, they take care of their physical health, they take care of their everything. They are very smart people. See, the taste buds, the taste buds, like when we taste the taste bud in our system, so which unlock the full flavor of foods, making every meal a sensory delight. You know, when you eat something, the way I taste it, yummy. Some other person may not taste it yummy like that. Like when I eat spicy, American will run away from spicy. Even the small, minute, little spicy. So that spicy taste that I have durability to withstand, other person may not have durability to withstand it. So this is where melanin and taste buds unlocking comes in. It's like when I take Frutilia serafitonia leaves, you see when it's American leaf here. When I take it, because it's a tonic fruit, it's an edible, no, a tonic plant, it's an edible plant. When I touch it, I feel it, my melanin sends signal that, oh, this is good for so because of its shape, because of how it's succulent or hard. So from there, I will know this works, so I will now extend my research more and follow scientific evidence. So this is how many herbs, plants were discovered through ancestors. Sometimes, do you know our ear structure? Sometimes our ear structure is essence of melanin. So this is the pure biology that we even learn in some high school or we learn back in Africa, because one of the important things is the chemistry. The chemistry of melanin is very important. If we understand how to make our body, strong, and know what you're supposed to be putting in your mouth, your body will be amazing. Your body will be even in good shape all the time. So it is very important we understand it. The nutrition is about everything. Nutrition is everything. There is nothing we can do without proper nutrition, without going on holistic healing, because that is only way that we can be healthy. You can embark on some soft exercise that enable your mind. There is mind exercise. Yes, there is mind exercise. This is where the form of quantum healing hypnosis comes in. And it is part of holistic healing. So it is very important we understand how we can help ourselves. You can do all this by yourself because, like I said, we must not wait until we fall sick before we act. So we must take care of because we work, and most of the time most of the time we forgot what we're supposed to be doing, and we leave everything. So it is very important that we take care of our uh, body system. So I think being the first time on LinkedIn to go live, and I'm glad I could bypass the technical issue. And so I think I still have about less than 1 hour. Let's see. So it is very, very important to embark on how to heal ourselves, mainly how to take care of our hearts is very, very important. Very, very important. So, so for the sometimes when we can be able to balance our nutrition, we don't even have we won't have some issue if we can balance our nutrition. We won't have chronic issue. All this can form together, because when you have a heart problem, when you have heart problem, this can lead to anything. It will affect blood circulation, your circulation. It will affect the body stamina. It will affect the oxygen. So give out is, you know, how you can understand the efficacy of living food. Efficacy of living food, which is like raw food. How you can turn living food, raw food, to natural medicine, to natural organic medicine that will help you throughout your life. Because understanding living food will make you enable, because living food is natural and organic plants and vegetables, which is unprocessed food. Unprocessed food will enable you not to even go to hospital. It is a cornerstone of a vibrant and healthy lifestyle. That is a unique cornerstone of a vibrant and healthy lifestyle. For your lifestyle to be healthy, you need natural food, unprocessed food. Although this may be a big problem in America, or because people are as addicted solution is to embark on living food, natural foods. Although our farmers are really doing great job to help bring to life organic food. So, how do we want to leverage the essence of whole food? In fact, we thought it is too costly to buy organic food. No. When you buy this organic food or ingredient, make some raw solution out of them. This the natural state of them will help your life, because it help retaining their full complement of nutrients, enzymes, life-giving properties. They have their own molecules that haven't been deteriorated. So this is very, very important. So it will help your head to be transformed. It will help you rejuvenate the cell's body. It will help you to regain your ability, because the living food, it is only solution, which is natural food. In fact, do you know that when you have chronic teeth issue or body pains, the living food is only solution for you, because they maintain their original molecular structure, the food chain that our body need. The original molecular structure that make their stems be the way it is supposed to be. So this original molecular structure, when you get those nutrients like that, it helps your hormone balance, it helps your heart arteries, it helps the stems in your heart, because their molecular structure enables your enzymes to work functionally, enable your micronutrients to be more germane. What are the foods? What are these foods? They are family of, vegetables, nuts, seeds, sprouted grains, and fermented items that are alive, that have enormous beneficial bacteria. Because sometimes we all think all bacteria are bad. No, there are some good bacteria, there are some bad bacteria. So, how do we want to incorporate these good bacteria into our body system? So that we won't be falling sick. So, the essence of living food is to help your heart come back to life. You cannot be eating junks when you have heart issue. It will begin to deteriorate. This is just the pure reality that we must take serious. It saddens me when sometimes we know that our hearts cannot take this and we still continue pursuing it due to our greediness or we all have this problem. It's like when you adapted to a woman or you adapted too much to a man, and when you see some red flag, you still continue. You absorbing the red flag until the red flag consumed you. So the same thing applicable to our heart. How do you want to help your heart to be strong again, to be formidable? Even if any man or woman broke your heart, you can still get your heart back through natural food. Are you getting my point? You can get your heart back through natural food, which is living food. The living food are food that still alive, that all their natural or molecular structure and enzymes or micronutrients pedigree still existing in them. So this is where even agriculture is very, very important for every nation because it will enable us to have the fresh food, living food. Food is a medicine. In my language, they will say, child didn't know the medicine. He thought it's just a vegetable soup. Like in Nigeria, when we cook soup that have different variation of nutrients, ingredients, it turned to natural medicine. Then we don't know. It's like when you cook jollof rice. Jollof rice is not just a rice, but when you cook only rice, you might be consuming too much starch. In fact, you might be consuming what will help inflammation in your body to be growing if you would eat only rice. But the composition of what makes jollof rice is what makes jollof rice to be healthy for us. But if we be eating only that rice, it's not healthy for us. It's like when you eating only pounded yam without vegetable beside it, without gigantic vegetable food beside it, a soup beside it. You are hurting yourself. So, so our ancestors understand how to corroborate those different kind of food, vegetable soup, in accordance with pounded yam, they are really good. So, but once you only if you only consume pounded yam without that vegetable soup that is rich in different kind of meat, fish, and other form of ingredients. If you only consuming pounded yam or rice without the stew that contain different ingredients that have different nutrients in them. So this is how our forefather understand how to balance the food chain so that it can turn to their favor. So this is where holistic healing comes in. This is where holistic healing is only way to survive being fall sick all the time, because from living food or natural food you will gain enormous beneficial bacteria or fermented items that will help fight any oxidative reaction or oxidative stress in our body system. So if we embark on this, this will be really, really good for our heart. So only solution for our heart to be strong again is by embarking on living food. So it's by embarking on living food, because by eating these foods, you are nourishing your body with nature's purest offerings. What does the nature offer us? We breathe in, we expose to the blessing of the soil of the land, and we expose to the sun where the heat of fire comes in. So the nutritional benefits of living food is very, very important. Living food is not just attached to plants or vegetables. Your sunlight is living food that help your body system. In fact, the living food are nutrient dense, meaning they provide an abundance of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, every bite of living food. You are biting phytonutrients, antioxidants, minerals, and vitamins that is not processed. And this is where some of us that hold the truth need to be coming out to let people know how they can be doing it by themselves, how they can be helping themselves. So it is very, very important. So this living food contain enzymes for digestion. When you are having digestive system issue, when your body is there is someone that I helped some times ago. When that person eats, within 24 hours the food won't digest. She was shocked. She was begin having pain all over the body. She was begin getting tired, dizzy. And I just advise the person, just go do this. Or if you can't do it, we can help you. And she followed the advice. And after 7 to 10 days, she come back to life. She came back to life. She's strong again. So because the enzymes for digestion in living food aids breaking down food and absorbing nutrients efficiently while reducing strains in your digestive system. Like, when you reduce this strain, it's like the deformation of elastic body is directly to proportion of the force that producing it. That is another form of physics of Hooke's law, but it is applicable. When it comes to enzymes, food, enzymes of our living food, it has its own molecular chain that can break down food we eat or indigestive food in our parasympathetic system or nervous system or in our digestive system. It helps absorbing nutrients efficiently while reducing the strain on your digestive system. It's like it will deform the strain. If, in fact, if you have some acid reflux, the enzymes in living in natural foods will help you survive. Another way is by the fiber. The natural food contains some fiber. They are very rich in fiber. They contain high content that promotes gut health. It regulates blood sugar levels, support weight loss management. So this is the how richness is the fiber in living food, in food that I called organic food, or organic food that comes from herbs, plants, veggie, nuts, and fruits. So the fiber, this is why so there are some food that are really rich, highly rich, because if your fiber is very strong, you won't be getting sick. Like I said earlier on, your body system have some ingredients, like your body system have some way to take care of themselves. If you provide proper food and proper living food molecular structure in your body system, you won't be getting sick. So this is where the plants, this is where uh, this is where this what do I call it? The goats and animal or animal, as I said before, they eat from the natural stuff, and from there you don't see them getting sick just like that. And you see their skin to be shining. It will be shining. So, and from there, you see, no diseases can go inside them because they eat highly fiber food. Fiber food support weight management and support blood sugar level. So this is where you see bitter cola, neem leaf, clove, or yere. So so these are very important. So the other ingredient is an antioxidant power of living food. See, living on natural food are packed with antioxidants that combat oxidative stress, which is linked to aging and chronic diseases. Like I said, when I was in school, I passed through a lot of stress because when you do everything by yourself, you have to work to pay for your bills, for your rent, for your food, for your school fees, for everything. And you could barely sleep for 2 hours. From there, your body may be lacking some nutrients. And how do you want to gain this back? Is through antioxidant power that you can only find in living food. The antioxidant power only reside in living foods, because living foods or natural foods are packed with antioxidants, as it combats oxidative stress, that link to aging and chronic diseases. Because why do the oxidative stress leads to chronic diseases? It linked to it and aging because we have overstressed our body system, and the nutrient that's supposed to be replenished is gone. And once you understand this, your health will come back to normal by using living food or natural food as your medicine. Hydration, another powerful, powerful way that living food can help us. Living food, in fact, living food helps you. I mentioned Photinia seraphitonia the other time. It's a plant. Combination of that plant to cucumber or melons will give you unique aphrodisiac solution that your body need, because they contain higher water content. They contain very high water content, not just water, it's water H3O2 water, which is deeply electrolytes or natural electrolyte or alkaline water that body needs. It's helping it. See, this where hydration comes from the living food, H3O2. And when we embark on this, our heart will begin to strong like the antioxidant power. It helps your heart. That is when I mention berries, plantain, all right, plantain or midway plantain, like plantain that is halfway ripe, or plantain leaf. They are very, very good for even for to be part of antioxidant with berry and neem leaf. Neem leaf in Nigeria, we call, as I said, we call it like dongoyaro. It has nomenclature that align with aloe vera, with bitter leaf, and with cola. They all have something in common. So this is why all these are very, very important. It is essential for us to understand that living food or natural food, which we sometimes we call it raw food, it is very important, very good for our health. So the hydration part of it, in fact, like I posted on LinkedIn a couple of days ago, H3O2, when we turn our water to H3O2, it will really help us. It will help our body molecular structure to be strong, because we all the living food we are taking or natural food, the ingredient helps our enzymes, help our antioxidant, and helps to boost our immune system. So sometimes when you cook food too much, or you process diet too much, they lost their ingredient forever. The enzyme is gone. The good bacteria is gone. Phytonutrient is gone. So this is why natural food is very, very important. So when I was in Nigeria, there are some food that my parents have to cook it in halfway. Like they won't even cook it as in like they won't even cook it more than 3 or 5 minutes, because they want to retain the enzymes in them. In fact, the key distinction is lies upon the preparation and nutritional integrity. Because when you cook them too much, the nutrients die. Because the high temperature is to sunlight, like for so long, like 1 hour or like 30 minutes, like even 20 minutes. Although you can do sun gazing, you may do sun gazing, but just for maybe 1 seconds, that's it. But if you expose your eyes to sun for like 30 minutes, you're killing the eyes. So this is applicable when you expose living food to high temperatures. It will degrade the sensitivity of the nutrients, the enzyme is in it, the antibacterial ingredient in it. So you mess it up. So processed diet, on the other hand, is another way of uh, when they have artificial additives like refined sugar, unhealthy fat, all this can burden the body. And when your body is burdened, you have indigestive issue, you have heart issue, you have indigestion issue and heart issue, and you have high blood pressure, you have diabetes. Your pancreas will be blocked, and this will affect your insulin. See, retain natural enzymes activity of natural food will support your metabolic processes. That is just the scenario. It will support your metabolic processes. So when you learn how to preserve the vitamins, like vitamin B complex or C, vitamin C is a sustenance release. Why vitamin B complex it must be preserved in our fruits or our vegetable or our natural food. So we must avoid any substances like trans fats or synthetic chemical found in processed food. Like sometimes when you go to the store, you will see some food have some trans fat that is over 1.5%. When the food you want to buy in any store over 1.5%, I learned even this in American biology. Is the fact. When trans fats is over 1.5%, don't buy that food. It has some synthetic chemical that can affect you. They have some harmful chemical that can affect you. There is nothing we can do rather than to be letting people know how they can heal themselves. You can do it by yourself. So living food, in fact, for those who have chronic illness like diabetes, in American population today, diabetes is taking over, and we must find a way to stop this at all costs. We may not stop it completely because some people may not listen to us, and we don't expect everyone to listen to us. But this has been thing that my ancestor has been doing to heal people. Where I come from, the population of the area of my community, where my parents comes from, the percentage of those who have diabetes or chronic illness are highly minimal because they follow the power reside in natural foods and holistic healing. Because everything reside in the energy. As the energy in those natural food, if you preserve them properly, the energy in them can never be destroyed. It will be conserved to form another good enzyme, good bacteria in our body system. If we really follow the proper way of preserving them. So this is why the term that energy can never be destroyed, but it can be conserved when it passes through another stages that is not harm to that natural food. So it is very important that we follow the procedure of preserving the nutrients in this living food. Living food will help regulate blood sugar level by providing low glycemic option that prevents sudden spikes in blood sugar. In fact, living food can help anti-inflammatory, it can help our inflammation in the body to go away because of its anti-inflammatory properties. It alleviates symptoms associated with conditions like heart disease, autoimmune disorders, or arthritis. Because I mentioned the other time that the abundance of fiber improves insulin. The fiber itself, it improves the insulin sensitivity while promoting a steady release of glucose into the bloodstream. The steady releases of glucose into the bloodstream is very, very important. But when there is issue with our insulin, when there is issue with our fiber intake, we will have challenges of that steady release. So this is where the living food or natural food or food that is still alive is good to make us to be more alive. This is where the medicine, the food is our medicine. Sometimes people may be thinking that living food may seem limited, while offering some other food or some other food that has some addictive in it. No, it is better. It is not that costly. Living food is not that costly because when you embark on living food, you will even perceive that it is not cost. I took a challenge for about 90 days to be eating living food. In fact, I even stopped jollof rice for some time and pounded yam that I really love most. Even when I was school, if I don't eat pounded yam in a day, I won't be focus on my, because that is what I used to. But as you begin to age, you must rebalance whatever you're eating. And when I embark on living food strategy that I made, in fact, I felt energized. I felt more energized. I could be even more focused. You will even have more retentive knowledge because it has natural protein. The nuts, the living nuts, like natural nuts, seed, leafy greens, and sprouted legumes are excellent source of plant-based protein because this is what our animals are eating. This is where they get their primary protein. Why we get the secondary protein from the plants, from the animals. See, animals get their primary proteins from plants, nuts, seed, leafy green, and sprouted legumes. Why we get our primary protein from the animals? Does that make sense? We're supposed to be getting our primary protein from the same source where animals get them, their own, like from the living nuts, what that is natural nuts, natural seed, natural leafy green, and natural sprouted legumes, and some other natural herbs like ginger, like turmeric, like ire, like and so on and so forth. Some people find it so difficult to say, oh, very hard to prepare. It is not hard for me as an African. That is how we grew up. With simple tool like, with simple way to extract all this, you can preserve your health. You can preserve your melanin. You can preserve your mitochondrion. You can preserve your DNA from junks because preparing living food can be quick and enjoyable. It's not that hard because living on natural food is good for your heart. It's good for your body. So, only pathway to healing, what are the only pathway to healing, to holistic healing, or to heal yourself, to do it yourself? By adopting living food or by adopting natural food lifestyle. It doesn't require all nothing approach. By adopting a living or natural food lifestyle doesn't require all approach. It is just some consistency of change. Nice. You have to make sure you're ready to bring about the change to your health by incorporating fresh vegetables, even fresh salad that is pure organic, not GMO-based salads, not GMO-based sprouted grains or greens or greeny leaf. No, all has to be pure organic, no addictive. Because if you embark on this pure or natural food lifestyle, your health will be improved over time. So it is very, very important. So your daily routine of natural food or living food is very, very important. So what are the science that is even behind the natural food or living food? The basic knowledge behind it, because biologically active agents that promote healing and vitality are in living food. So, so in managing diabetes and chronic illness like fatigue, dizziness, like uh, like indigestive issue, so like indigestion issue. So So the role of enzymes for your digestion and metabolism, because the enzymes are protein that act as catalysts in the body. According to biology, enzymes are proteins that act as catalysts in the body by facilitating countless biochemical reaction related to molecular ingredients, nutrients. The living food are abundant in natural enzymes that aid digestion while breaking down carbohydrates, fats, and protein into absorbable, absorbable nutrients. In fact, it always reduces the burden in our pancreas. The pancreas is an organ that even help in conserving energy, insulin, and enhancing metabolic efficiency. So this is why it is very important. Diabetes, anybody that has diabetes should go about living food, which is natural food. Natural food is the solution to your diabetes issue, because the enzymes support blood sugar regulation by improving nutrient absorption and metabolism. All these enzymes have some molecule in it that will help your body system, that will help to cleanse the pancreas, that will help your pancreas, because they are very rich in fiber. So, like I said, as I said before, fiber food, the food that are rich in fibers, are very good for blood sugar. The food that has a low glycemic impact, according to American Nutrition List. The low glycemic impact is help, you know, our bloodstream to be gradually promoting steady energy level. Insulin sensitivity is one of the solution that natural food bring about, because nutrients like magnesium and chromium found in living foods enhance the body response to insulin. This is where some plants like locust beans, like melons, they have some chromium, they have some magnesium in them. This is why they are very good for insulin sensitivity, for to enhance the body response to insulin. So, what are the anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties of living food? Antioxidant property or anti-inflammatory property of living food, when there is chronic unwanted chemical in our body or unwanted nutrient in our body system that we may call chronic inflammation, when chronic inflammation is already situated in our body. So this is when we have a factor that are linked to diabetes and many other illness like arthritis, like eye issue, like heart issue. So natural food contain high level of antioxidants, phytonutrients that can combat inflammation and oxidative stress. Key compound include vitamin C, polyphenols, omega-3 fatty acid. These three components, when you can, because these three components, you can get it at least from the omega-3 fatty acid from some seeds like flaxseed and chia seed. Where we advise if you are a woman, don't if you are a man, don't use flaxseed. Yes, because it won't good for your testosterone. While flaxseed is good for women, it helps their estrogen. So the flaxseed is, I will recommend for women, while chia seed is men can be taking that. Chia seed is good for cholesterol, is good for omega-3 fatty acid. So this will help fat that are essential for reducing systemic inflammation. When we have systemic inflammation, the systemic inflammation is inflammation that has like built up systematically in our body, which has aligned with different stems in our body, stem cells in our body. So how do we want to reduce them drastically? Is by embark on seeds like chia seed. So, and by embark on, because they contain omega-3 fatty acid, and by embark on polyphenols. The polyphenol I mentioned the other time, polyphenols are good for your heart. Omega-3 are good for your omega-3 fatty acid are good for your heart. Vitamin C are good for your heart because they support immune function while reducing inflammation. Like citrus fruits and some pepper that some people call spice. So all this reduces inflammation and support immune function. So in conclusion, I have just like 3 minutes, but in conclusion, to help your heart blood circulation and to have healthy earth life, you need to make sure you have your vitamin C, polyphenols, and omega-3 fatty acid intact. If you have these three, your heart will be strong again. If you want to get your vitamin C, you can get your if you want to get vitamin C, in conclusion, to help your heart, blood circulation, you can embark on these three vitamins and nutrients or minerals like vitamin C, vitamin B complex, polyphenols, omega-3 fatty acid, and calcium and magnesium. So from there, you'll be having good health. So you can find a vitamin C in your fruits and pepper, citrus fruits and pepper, because both of them good for inflammation and support immune function. Number two, polyphenol. Polyphenol, you can find that in berries, and you can find them in leafy greens because they contain compounds that have been shown to improve blood sugar control and reduce bunch of inflammation in the body. This is good for your heart artery, and it's good for entire blood sugar in your body. So, so why omega-3 fatty acid is good for your heart too. So you can embark on food like, if you're a woman, flax seed; if you're a man, chia seed. These fats are essential for reducing systemic inflammation. Systemic inflammation sometimes they are in our entire body. So how do we want to take them out? So I'm glad I could be able to uh, impact this healing and holistic healing to you all. So bye for now. Bye for now.